So, okay, hi Kiko, welcome to Prestatyn, Croeso. So you're cycling the coast of UK and Ireland, and I think according to your website, the idea is you're building communities against plastic. Can I ask you what inspired you to take on this campaign?
Yeah, hi, thanks for having me firstly. So, various things. Firstly, I used to be a science teacher and I was brought up without TV, and I've always been quite passionate about the environment. A couple of years ago I set up a paddleboard company, and there was so much plastic and litter in the canals where I was working in London that I set up something called trash for treats, where we would collect the trash out of the canals and people would get a treat for it, and it kind of materialised that actually people learned quite a lot from doing, and also like grew a lot of awareness. And I also kind of noticed that the community in which I was in were really happy to provide the treat, and then like that kind of working together thing really worked.
Fantastic.
So that was one thing, and then I kind of did a bit of an adventure last year, and this was like the second adventure, so I put two things together.
Brilliant.
Basically.
So what do you hope to achieve then at the end of the campaign or going into the future?
So I'm one of those people that doesn't really I haven't set myself a specific like weight or people or all that sort of stuff. It's such a kind of, I guess, quite a mammoth undertaking. So there's going to be like 78 beach cleans. So I know for certain that I'm doing at least 78 beach cleans. Obviously, as I go round, I'm hoping that they're going to grow and grow as the kind of the news grows that it's happening. Sure. I know we're on half a ton of rubbish that we've collected already in 4 weeks. And over 600 volunteers. So I'm hoping that just through the bare minimum, I'm hoping we can get like at least 1.5 tons of litter and 2,000 plus kind of volunteers, and then obviously spreading the word more about what can be done, and it's actually really good fun. So it's about getting people involved and getting outdoors.
So you started in Margate nearly a month ago now. How many miles have you cycled so far, do you think?
I knew you were going to ask me that question. So I started in London. My first beach clean was in Margate.
Right.
I believe something like it's about 1,300 I think I've done. Sure. 1,200, 300. I'm more interested in the height gain than the miles done though. Height gain, that's 3 times Everest, so I've basically climbed the equivalent of sea to Everest 3 times in the last 4 weeks.
Thank you. In respect to the actual plastic weight then, have you seen much the same picture wherever you've been, or have there been any sort of hot spots? Not wanting to shame anyone.
No, and I don't think it is necessarily about shaming, because a lot of it is comes in from the oceans or the winds, and depending on where you face within our prevailing southwesterly winds and the currents, it really, like, you could beach clean every day and still be picking up a lot more. But there are definitely some beaches which have been cleaner than others and bigger communities than others. So that's another thing that makes a difference. When you've got one person turning up for a beach clean versus 55 people turning up for a beach clean, 55 people find more. So it's really varied around the coast.
So this is going out through the Prestatyn Rotary Club and also on the Prestatyn Connect website. Have you got a message for the people of Prestatyn, Kiko?
I just say, it's a message for Prestatyn, but also for everybody, like whoever's watching it, wherever they are, that it's really like, I think everyone's very keen to blame everybody else for something, and I think we all have, as an individual, we all have a responsibility to look after our own planet. So even if it's just swapping something in your lifestyle that's not plastic, like a water bottle, or not buying a coffee which is in a takeaway coffee cup, they all make massive differences. Whether it's you picking up a bottle or a crisp packet that's not yours, it all does make a difference. And hopefully if we all do a little bit collectively, like, that is a massive difference that we can make. So basically it's all about, like, for me, it's all about the individual responsibility and doing our little bit that we have control of. So so you've
got a few more miles to go, Kiko, a few more beach cleans,
but we
look forward to following your progress. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And we'll watch your progress as you go along. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.